Peter Magyar was yesterday in Berlin. He met Friedrich Merz, the German Chancellor, and the topic of Ukraine's accession was very high on the agenda, and Magyar said that he's very optimistic. Now, let's remember that the previous Prime Minister, Viktor Orbán, blocked Ukraine's accession for months and for years because he thought that this is a danger for Europe. And now Magyar is trying to get rid of all of the controversial issues that he inherited from Orbán. One of them is Ukraine's accession. Magyar's condition is that Ukraine agrees on the protection of the minority rights, education and culture. Here we are talking about an 11-point action plan proposed by Hungary. Magyar said that the talks are advancing. He's optimistic and he could meet Zelensky next week. Let's take a look at what he said.
So far, these negotiations are progressing very encouragingly. We hope that they can even be concluded at a technical level this week. And I can confirm here, in Berlin, in this wonderful, vibrant city, that I'm ready to meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky sometime early next week, if we can actually agree on these basic human rights.
Peter Magyar, and of course today he's moving on to Paris to speak with Emmanuel Macron. But tell us, Sándor, when can the EU start agreeing on starting Ukraine's membership talks?
Well, Euronews spoke to several EU diplomats and all of them were very optimistic. They are saying that before the next EU summit at the 18th of June, there could be an agreement and Hungary could lift its veto. This would mean that Ukraine could start its first negotiating cluster with the European Union, which is about fundamental rights. Now, there is also one reference about starting the negotiating chapter in the draft conclusions of this European summit, which is a clear signal that the EU is preparing. And let's not forget that, Ukraine's accession is very high on the agenda of Antonio Costa, the head of the European Council, and Ursula von der Leyen, president of the European Commission. So everyone seems to be on the same side. And also, this could be a very big step also for Ukraine, because after years of waiting, they could actually start the negotiations with the EU.
So you're saying everyone could be on the same side? That's something that rarely happens at those EU summits. Sándor Zsiros, thank you so much for that update.